guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I am so happy you found me. Today it is all about those special memories, especially those paper mementos from those romantic trips, from those family trips, from the girls' trips, from anything you do that's special and you bring something home that's a piece of paper. I'm going to show you ways to display it, maybe to use it in journals, maybe to even put it up in your special space. So come with me and let's get started. Okay guys, so cool ways to integrate your paper mementos into journals. Now this is a journal that I made. It is strictly a cardstock cover. Simple, and just a bunch of pages, okay? This was when I moved to California with my husband, and I started it the day we left and kind of documented our trip. Some places I didn't write, but I have pictures, and this is when we went to La Brea Tar Pits. I tore a, brochure apart, and I made a pocket out of it, so that's something you can do. But mostly I stuck it in here, and I thought that's not a very cool way to display it, but for now it'll stay. And I was going to show you for this receipt, right? I saved the receipt, and what I thought I could do with this would be to make sure this is all glued together, poke a hole here, and use our wristbands as a ribbon through the hole, and this could be a tag. I would definitely reinforce it on the back with some cardstock. I might clip the edges a little bit, round them off, but that could be a tag. And what great way, it's in a pocket anyway, what great way to use it, but make a tag. Then I just have a memory because I have a wristband and the receipt. And like I said, I used a brochure and made the pocket down here. Another way with the other wristband, what I could do, because I save every paper thing, I know, not kind of old-timey, but is I can make it like washi tape and put it on the side over here. So remember, wristbands that are like this wide, they're very colorful. A lot of places have them. These can be turned into washi tape, and what such a fun way to remember an activity, a trip, or whatever. Now on the back here, this is the brochure that I took the part off to make the pocket. I just have it paper clipped. And for me, that works, but that's not very creative. Okay, so my husband and I recently went to a mission by our house here in San Diego. And what I did was I made this really cute flip out with images from that mission. Now these are off the website, and I think they work great. If you want to print your own pictures, that's fine. But what I did was I attached them to washi tape, and one flips this way, one flips this way. I can journal about our trip here. I can journal here and here. And then these both flip out to display more pictures. And then our picture is in the center. And how sweet is that? You could cut it into a heart. You could write the date and the time. If it's an engagement photo, you could write how old you are, whatever you could write around your picture at this time. It's really fun because it's like a hidden surprise in my little collage of pictures there. It's different, it's unexpected, and it's something really fun that you can do with paper ephemera. Something else you can do is I have a copy of our tickets, because now you buy everything online and it's just on your phone, right? So I always make an effort to print out a paper copy, and these were the tickets. And what I thought I could do on this side, because this is from the same mission, is I could put little brads in there so that they'll move, and then I could flip them out of the way and still write. But I'm only going to put a brad on one side, on the inside paper, because I can also write inside of the tickets because they're like little booklets. So I would open it up, put a brad, hinge it right there, and then up here I would put a brad and maybe hinge it at the top in the corner. And this one could flip out this way, and this one could flip this way. So that's a great way to use them. Again, you're using your paper mementos from a great trip as one, a journaling card, two, as, you know, something really cool in your journal, and then you could put pictures under there so it would flip out and you would display pictures. So those are some more ideas with the stuff from the mission. Now, another place we went recently is the zoo. And if you print out the zoo's tickets, they're full page printouts, okay? So I printed it out, and I thought what I would do is sew the sides together and just make it a big pocket. Because, you know, when you go to the zoo, you have a zillion pictures, literally. So if I make this a huge pocket right here, then I can put my extra pictures. And what I would do is I would washi tape it along the side so it flipped out, and then I could put more pictures here, write about my trip, and it would hide it. They also had this great bag, and I don't want to glue either side of it down. So again, opposite from my ticket pocket that's washi tape to do a flip out, I would also make the bag a flip out just because I like the bag and don't want to mess it up. And there again, I have a place to put even more photos, even more mementos, and a place to put more pictures and writing as well, journaling as well. And that's what it's all about, keeping the memories of what you did that day. The place is special, but it's more special because of the memories you made. Now, another trick I like to use is to buy postcards from wherever we go. As you can see, I have a lot, and I have some on my wall. And what I like to do is date them on the back and write about what we did. It's just me and my hubby, and I'll write about what we did that day, how the trip was, maybe what we ate, whatever. And then again, in a journal, you could use it as a flip out on a page, you know, just a flip out. Write about it here, put photos here, and then that's a great, great memento. Plus you have the memory from the place itself. Okay, so that makes it super easy. You don't have to print anything. You're not wasting anything. Pictures, story, and there you go. Okay, another way you can do all the postcards you get is to write on the back, and I like to put them up on my wall with a push pin. That way I can see all of our beautiful travels and all the time we've gotten to spend together. And sometimes I get 2 postcards from the same place just because there was a lot to write that day. Like the day we went to San Capistrano mission. I mean, we did a little downtown walking around. It was a really cute downtown. We ate. And I always like to include the food because that's part of our outings. Any little stores we go into because we like to window shop. You know, and the mission itself was a treat. So I would write it all on here. I do have some pictures, so if I wanted to, I could take 2 pages for my pictures. So I would go to a blank page on this one, put 1 postcard on one side, 1 postcard on the other, and then load both sides up with pictures underneath the postcards. Like I said, my story's on the back of the postcard. Our pictures are underneath it, below it on the page of the journal. Or, again, put them on the wall. It's fun. And of course, you know, you can use your memories as belly bands, as tuck spots, as pockets. Those are things we always do, as tags or as journal cards. But try to think about using them as neat flip outs or unusual movement on your journal. Or a postcard where you tell your story and then you just have the pictures underneath, because postcards are really cool, especially if they're relevant to you and the trip you took. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Kind of some cool ideas to store your paper mementos in your journals or maybe even on your wall. Take care, have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye!